Matchup now between two conferences with long intertwined histories, and it hasn't always been friendly. It's the SEC versus the ACC here today. This is the home of the NC State WolfPack, Carter Finley Stadium in Raleigh. As we'll see the number 22 team in the country, the Tennessee Volunteers, taking on a team from the ACC, the NC State WolfPack. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler here with Kirk Herbstreit. Let's get this thing underway. NC State will kick it off to get us underway. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. So Tennessee's offense going to get the chance to start this game off. And each offense features a star tight end, Kirk. What an elite matchup of guys who can really hurt defenses in a variety of ways.
When was the last time we did a game where we were excited to watch two tight ends from opposing teams go against each other? But that's what we have today. Both of these guys are elite at their position. Both want to have bragging rights that they're the best in the country. Let's see who can be showcased better today.
Getting set up. It's a first down play. QB decides to keep it here. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
I love this. Good job by this corner to come up, get physical, and bring the quarterback down on that option. Never gave him a chance to make his read and toss the ball out.
It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. Going absolutely nowhere. That'll be a loss on the play. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Long. Defense is coming after him. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
Interesting call here by the defense in their dime set with 6 defensive backs. Instead of manning up and applying pressure on the receivers, they sit back, make it tougher on the quarterback, make him have to read their zone coverage. He gets confused and allows the defensive line to get to the quarterback.
The Volunteers will line up to punt it away. And here's the return. And the coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. So NC State's offense makes their way onto the field for their first possession. They will go up against a secondary, Kirk, that talks about the no-fly zone. These guys are confident in their ability to just lock down wide receivers and take away the opponent's passing game.
Seems like every year in college football, there's secondaries around the country that want to brag that they have the best group of defensive backs. I think this defense and this secondary specifically has a very strong case with what they have to work with. The question I have is, how will the offense consistently move the ball against this group today?
Big chunk gain on the first play of the drive sets them up near midfield in 1st and 10. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Nowhere to run. No corralling for no gain. Offense behind the 6 now on 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Receiver makes the grab, and the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion. Now it's 3rd and long for this offense. Football right at midfield. Back to throw. It's Bailey. Lets it fly to the wideout. Makes the catch downfield. Here he goes. Oh, the way to the end zone. What a play. Touchdown, WolfPack.
Chris, the timing between the quarterback and the receiver here is exceptional. Great route here to sell that post to the inside and then break it off to the corner. And the quarterback anticipates it well, puts it on the money for that touchdown.
And they'll set up now for the extra point try. And it's 7-0 after the PAT. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Fielded in the end zone. It's Lewis. He's tackled at the 17, so it would have been better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback. And the first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. They start the drive with a good throw to the right. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
How about this defense? That is called team pursuit. Swarming to this wide receiver on the screen, not allowing him to get his momentum upfield.
Here's the second down play. Quarterback still with the football. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
And it's a nice job by this defense. They saw option. They actually forced the quarterback to pull the ball on the read, and then they corral him for a loss. You could tell they worked hard on that in practice.
So a tricky situation here. 3rd and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very... Taking a shot deep down the right side. It's dropped. Would have been a big play, but he could not hold on.
Well, they had enough yards for the first down on that throw, but a clutch hit right here defensively jars the ball free, so no first down.
And the Vols will bring their punt team onto the field. And he'll kick it away now for the second time. Choosing to return the punt. Good effort by the return man. They get him down, but that's a solid gain on the return. Here comes the first play of the drive now from the 44. Offense will keep it on the ground here. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4. Rough start to the drive. They lose 4. Makes it now 2nd down and 14. The tight end goes in motion before the snap. Running back with the football. Oh, look at the quick cut. And the defense wraps him up.
Great response by this offense after losing all those yards. Now they got a chance here on 3rd down. You run the football, find a lane, pick up a good chunk, and now they have a chance here on this 3rd and medium.
Critical 3rd down play for this offense right here. Looking to pass. It's Bailey. Throws to the tight end. Oh, he makes the catch! And they get the conversion there. First down now from the 33.
What a nice find there by the quarterback on 3rd down. One of the most telling stats for me at the end of the game is how you do on 3rd down. Being a good 3rd down team is invaluable to your team's offensive success. That's why you drill it so much in practice.
Off the play fake, looking to throw on 1st down. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
Passing efficiency is almost always higher off of play action. And you see why right here. The fake froze the defender for a second, and then the quarterback was able to zip it to the open player.
This NC State offense is moving quickly down the field. Play action fake, looking to throw. Makes a quick catch. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play. And look at this, the fullback getting involved in the passing game. You don't see that too often these days.
How about the big fella? The good news is this guy has pretty good hands, and we saw it right there on full display.
Important second down play coming up. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. And they try the middle, but stuffed for no gain. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the football there on third down. So on fourth down now, out comes the field goal unit. The distance will be from 38 yards out. And that kick right down the middle. Can't hit it any better than that. And that will extend their lead even further. So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out. Return starts from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. It's a shotgun run call. Breaks one tackle, gets brought down, but picks up some decent yardage. Four receivers on the field for this second and inches. And the quarterback keeps it on the option. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Oh, my gosh, give this defense all the credit in the world. They had their eyes in the right position. Assignment football. Quarterback just looking for daylight. Couldn't find anywhere to go there on the keeper on the option. Again, that's great assignment football by the defense.
So a very makeable third down for this offense from the 26-yard line. That's a big gain. Great decision to keep the ball and pick up the first down.
It almost is like the quarterback just said to himself, I've got this. I'm going to find a way to pick up this first down. He gets the first. They keep the chains moving.
The Vols have 1st and 10 here. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. He breaks into the clear. Tackle made at the 41. That's a nice gain. They're getting closer to the 50.
Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of it.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. With the catch, it's Matthews. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. And he'll get the first down yards before they finally bring him down.
How about the offensive line here? Just a hat on a hat, opening up just enough room for the back to squeeze through there for a nice gain.
It's a 1st and 10 play coming up for the offense. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Pressure is coming. Swarm with a pass rush, a sack.
Well, you got to do a better job with your fake as the quarterback. The defense did not bite at all on the play action, allowing them to continue to come after the quarterback and come up with that sack.
That sack sets up a 2nd down and long. Short throw complete to the tight end. Finally, they get him. A great tackle by the cornerback. Not easy with that size difference. That's the tight end flexed out into the slot, looking for a matchup there, Kirk.
Well, it is a matchup because he has the size where he's very difficult to be able to match up for his safety, and he's got the speed to be able to outrun a linebacker. That's why they like to flex him out like that and be able to pick up nice big gains like this.
Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. Takes a hit just as he lets it fly. Oh, and it's batted down by the defense. Great play to deny a touchdown.
What in the world is going on with the pass protection today? That was almost a 3rd sack and still the 1st quarter. Maybe slide protection, involve some screens, maybe play action, anything to try to help this quarterback out.
They'll kick it away here. That takes a big bounce and rolls all the way into the end zone for a touchback. Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. Back to pass. It's Bailey. Short connection to the tight end here.
That's what makes this tight end so dangerous. You can flex him out into that slot position. He shows you his versatility. He can be an inline guy that can block, but here he shows you what he can do with his hands.
And completion makes it 2nd and short. It's an option look. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
What a great job of playing assignment football here against the option by this defense. Every aspect of that play was taken away. The quarterback got into desperation mode and loses yards. Now they're behind the sticks.
Offense needing to keep this drive alive. It's a 3rd down play. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. And they get him down to wrap up the 1st period of play. So far, it's NC State on top, Kirk. Solid performance so far, creating some separation. Here's the 1st quarter stats. We'll see if this game gets out of hand before halftime, the crucial 2nd quarter beginning right now. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a 1st down. Quarterback keeps the football. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
Boy, the options dried up quickly for the quarterback here. Very, very fortunate he was somehow able to get back to the line of scrimmage.
2nd down play coming up. They'll test the right side here. And a decent gain there before the defense brings him down. Okay, it's 3rd down after that run. Scanning the field, it's Bailey. There's a fumble way behind the line of scrimmage. Looks like the defense has it for a takeaway.
I think that's on the quarterback and the offensive line. They were breathing down this quarterback's neck before he could even recognize that they were there, and they were able to knock it loose.
And Tennessee's offense back out on the field now. The last time they were forced to punt it away. Can they get points out of this possession? Looking to throw it on 1st down. He's running out of time here. The senior calls his own number and picks up the 1st down. Behind the line, it's Brazil. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion.
Well, anytime an offensive coordinator calls a wide receiver screen, he's trying to get offensive linemen out in front of the receiver to create a wall so that receiver can pick a lane to run through. How about the defense here, though? That's called team pursuit and swarming to the football. They didn't give him any lanes, so not much yards downfield for the receiver.
And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
How about the defense on this play right here? Chris, they go with a draw play to try to take an advantage of an aggressive defense that's pinning their ears to get upfield. But instead, it was almost like the defense was expecting the run. They're not surprised at all. They make a great play.
And he'll drop back here on third down. Looking for the tight end, and it's caught. They bring him down at the 18. The offense set up in the red zone with a first down. The Volunteers will try to keep this drive moving. From the shotgun, handoff inside.
This offense is known for that up-tempo approach. The defense has got to make their calls and get adjusted and ready to play.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Dropping back, it's Aguilar. Makes a quick grab. Touchdown, Volunteers. They couldn't stop him there.
Chris, this guy's listed as a tight end, but to me, he's really a wide receiver. Here's an example of how he can use his size and speed to overmatch this defense for a touchdown.
And they'll set up for the PAT. The extra point is good. They trail by 3 now, 10-7. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And it's fielded. Returner trying to make something happen. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. And for the first play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Makes the catch. It's Rodgers. It's a nice gain. We'll move the football up to the 27.
You know, not a lot of room there for the quarterback to operate, but he shows you the accuracy to be able to make that throw and get some yards.
Fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
This is why this guy's considered one of the top defensive ends in the entire country. He came in off the edge so quickly there. Look out, because that's exactly what was being shouted by the offensive lineman to his quarterback, because he had no chance to block him.
Short loss on the play sets up 2nd and long from the 18. And they'll run it. Hand it off to the running back. Tackle finally made. That's a very solid gain, but not close to first down yardage yet. Third down coming up after that running play. Dropping back. It's Bailey. Looks left and finds his target there. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Well, I don't mind the quarterback making this throw. He found the open receiver. Really would have loved to seen a little bit more effort by this wide receiver to get to that first down marker. Instead, we got a 4th down decision.
Special teams on the field now. Here comes a punt. Fielded near the 20. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. Here comes the opening play of the drive. They begin from the 33. He'll hand it off. Past the 45. He's in the clear. Brought down after a solid run by the senior.
Just a great play by the running back here, finding his lanes and then exploding through the gap when it opened up.
So the ball placed right at midfield. The offense starts in. Handoff here from the shotgun. Slams right into the wall. They've got him for a loss. Offense behind the 6 now on 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss. Handoff from the shotgun. He shreds the tackle. And he's able to find some room before they finally bring him down.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
It's a run. Running back's got it. And here he goes. That's big. They convert on 3rd and set him up 1st down from the 32.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
To the air, it's Aguilar. It's a short completion to the big tight end. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. Getting set. Here's 2nd down. Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. The pocket breaking down. Oh, the pass rush gets home.
I mean, that's another sack, Chris. I mean, we're just getting started here. First half, and you're already talking about giving up 3 sacks. Got to think about changing things up schematically, help that offensive line, and help that poor quarterback before he gets killed.
So here comes 3rd and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Looking deep down the right side. He makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Tennessee.
Boy, an easy throw, an easy read, and an easy catch for the touchdown. I thought the receiver might have to call a fair catch. He was so open.
Now the all-important extra point. The extra point is good, so it's 14-10 now. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Fields it just outside the goal line. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. Back to throw. It's Bailey. Pulls it in. It's Smothers. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain. Completion good for first down yardage for this offense. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down.
That's a misfire there, Chris. This passing game has got to be able to get into sync and find a rhythm.
Second and 10 now from the 31 after the incompletion. Second down, we're going to throw it. Grab down the middle. It's Rodgers. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. Offense moving closer to the line to gain after that catch. Looking to throw it again. A deep shot to the left side. And the pass is dropped. Incomplete. Would have had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball.
What a hit there on third down. The timing was perfect, and now we got a big fourth down play.
The punt team making their way on the field. Looking to kick it away for the second time. Not what he was hoping for. Instead of pinning the offense deep, it's a touchback. Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. From the shotgun, it's a hand. Breaks into the clear. They bring him down, but the drive has now reached the 35.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the first down.
Gain moves it to the 35, first down again. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. He's in the clear. They get the senior to the ground, but it's a nice run there.
Hey, whether it's been on the inside or bouncing things to the outside, this guy has shown you everything that he has to offer, and a big part of the reason why they're enjoying this nice lead.
Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Running through the tackle.
You know, a lot of times you see teams go up-tempo when they've got momentum that comes off to a big gain. These guys are struggling, and yet here they go, going back to old reliable, trying to get back to the line of scrimmage again.
Second down after that previous play. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. Fighting off the defender. That's a solid gain. Moves the football inside the 40. First and 10. This is a determined running back just refusing to be brought down that time by the defense.
You know, the coaches told us that this guy's one of the hardest workers on the entire team, and you can see all that offseason work that he put in has paid off. That time, shaking free from those defenders and getting more positive yards.
And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
The defense made a good play there, but needs to string along more stops like that against this running back if they want to be able to win this game. The run game has looked good in the first half, but maybe that won't be the case from now on.
Offense getting set. It's second down. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Minimal gain brought down short of the marker. They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on third and long. Grab behind the line, it's Brazel. The reception nets about 7 yards, but fourth down coming up here. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. So now on fourth down, out comes the field goal unit. And he's got it from 49 yards out. What a powerful kick. After the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away. He's going to return it from near the goal line. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. Here's the first play of the drive now from that 20-yard line. Scanning the field. It's Bailey. Looking for the wideout. Oh, and he can't quite hold on. Chance for the big fella to come up with a takeaway there. Sets up a second down.
Well, the quarterback had plenty of time, but ultimately just couldn't take advantage of it.
After the incompletion, 2nd and 10. What can they do here to make it 3rd and manageable? Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Running out of time in the pocket. Slides to avoid the big hit.
Hey, if nothing else is there, good decision by this quarterback to be able to pick up some positive yards. Rather see him do that than force the ball into coverage. Good heads-up play.
So the offense faces a 3rd and manageable here from the 25-yard line. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Going to try to use his legs here. He'll avoid the tackle there with a slide. And the offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play. NC State getting set with a 1st and 10 now. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Snags the quick throw. They get him down, but he crosses midfield, spot the ball at the 44. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play. Big guys up front lined up. It's 1st down. He's looking to throw. Running back has it on a screen now. That play is blown up. Defense makes the tackle in the backfield.
This is not how you draw it up as an offensive coordinator. You got a 1st down play, and you go backwards. Now you're behind the sticks, and that play just never seemed to have much of a chance at all.
Now it's 2nd down here. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. He makes the grab. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the 1st down.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what receiver is so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
Looking to throw. It's Bailey. And the pass falls incomplete. No time left on the 1st half clock. And that will do it for the 1st half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Guys, one of the best environments in the game, and Raleigh has given us a fun 1st half. And we'd be remiss if we didn't start this halftime report by giving props to this superstar tight end. He's been almost, you know what, check that. He has been unguardable with that unusual blend of speed, size, hands, and route running. He is a pick-your-poison kind of player. And on that note, time to throw it back to our guys at the stadium.
The Volunteers will kick it off to begin the 2nd half. And here's the return from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. Here's the first play of the drive now from that 20-yard line. First play of the 2nd half is a handoff.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here, and he's a good back. I love to see that offensive line win the battle at the line of scrimmage.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? And he's got it again. They tackle him. Looks like it's going to be just short of the marker, inches away. So a very makeable 3rd down for the offense with a 29. They'll give it to the back. Didn't get there. Defense comes up with a 3rd down stop.
Well, the back just had nowhere to go. How about the defensive line? They eat up all the blocks up front, freeing those linebackers up to be able to make the play. Just a bad play all around for this offense.
Punt team ready to boot it away. He's on to kick it away, helping his team with field position. Coverage team brings down the returner. Here's the first play of the drive now, backed up at the 15. Gets it out quickly to the left side. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain. Offense getting set. Second down play here. Dropping back. It's Aguilar. Breaks into open space. They get him down, but that's a nice play. Moves the ball to the 33.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
New set of downs for the offense. 1st and 10. He'll ride the back again here. Here he goes. And he's brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage.
Boy, this defense seems to be confused. That's back-to-back big carries for first downs. They better get it together, or this could be an easy drive for this offense.
The ball's with 1st and 10 here. Off the play fake, looking to throw. And he can't hold on right in his hands, and he dropped it.
Well, that's everything you want to see from an offense. Great execution. The line gave the quarterback time. Quarterback makes a great read, throws it to his guy, and the receiver drops it. Now he's going to have to shake that off and get ready to make that next play.
Here comes 2nd and 10 from the 44 after that incompletion. Caught behind the line. It's Staley. It'll be Smarter right at the line for no gain.
Boy, these receiver screens, if run correctly, can be a big play with a convoy of linemen out in front. This time, just not able to get it going, and it's a nice job of the defense to prevent a big play.
Challenging play for the offense. They face 3rd and long here from their own 43. Oh, and he fumbles! And the defense comes up with the football.
This offense just blew an opportunity. Have a nice lead here in the second half with the football. The last thing you want to do is turn it over, and they put the ball on the ground and now give your opponent a chance to get right back in this game.
Here's the first play of the drive now. They're set up at their 40. Off the play fake on first down. Looking deep for the right side. Catch made down inside the 25. They finally tackle him, but all the way down to the 20-yard line.
What a read by this quarterback. He saw cover one, meaning a single high safety look. Knows that he's got to throw the ball to the outside part of the field because help will be late in getting there. And that time, it's a great completion with an accurate throw.
NC State now operating in the red zone. They'll run the option. Pitches to the back. Tackle made, but it's enough for the first down. A well-executed option play.
Man, this defense is already struggling to defend the pass. I think their eyes are in the backfield. They're worried about where's the next pass play, and now they got to deal with the option. A lot to deal with against this offense.
NC State lines up 1st and goal. Hand off to the right side. They've got him in the backfield. Nowhere to go, a 2-yard loss. Ball back at the 10-yard line now for 2nd and goal. Trying for the end zone, running it right up the gut. No stopping him on that run. Touchdown, NC State. Now they line up to kick the extra point. The PAT is up and good, so we're tied up here in the third quarter. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 19. Fire to the right side, complete. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Chris, it's so easy to get excited about the receivers on the outside and their ability to make big plays, but the slot receivers are just as exciting, especially with their finesse, quickness, and ability to make guys miss in the middle of that field.
Here's the second down play. Throwing off play action. Tries the right with a quick throw. Wide open downfield. Tackled at the 40. That'll earn a fresh set of downs. So off the play fake there, the big tight end gets open downfield.
Well, I love this call right here. Anytime you can run the football, eventually it opens up play action. Linebackers and safeties' eyes are in the backfield. They lose the tight end completely, and a quarterback throws that one on rhythm for a nice gain.
And the wideout goes in motion. Play action here on first down. Quick throw over the middle. That's going to be incomplete. A first down drop here in the middle of the field. Incomplete, so it's second down and 10. Off play action, he's looking to throw. Wide open downfield. So the ball placed right at the 50. Offense looking to pick up the first down here on third and short. Looking downfield. It's Aguilar. Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. Now play enough for a first down. The offense set up at the 43.
Well, it's third and short like this, and the offense comes out in a shotgun, still leaving that option for a run. I thought it throws the defense enough for the quarterback to make a quick read. The result is a first down and a big gain.
And the Volunteers pick up first down yardage to keep the drive going. Off the play fake, looking to throw. And now the ball comes out. A disastrous play from the start. The offense has it. It's still going.
Well, just like running backs, quarterbacks, when they decide to pull the ball down and run, they've got to protect it. He left it out away from his body exposed, and it got knocked away. He's very fortunate he had a teammate who was able to get on top of it.
That sack makes it second down and forever. You snap it, quarterback looking to throw the ball. That's reeled in. It's Staley. They finally get him down, but it's a chunk play through the air.
The defense spreads all over the field playing zone, trying to make this quarterback make a mistake by throwing it into coverage. But he finds the soft spot on the curl and picks up a first down.
And the Vols lining up here on 1st and 10. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Well, the defense is not fooled at all. I will tell you, I'm surprised by the call. Now, that's not Brock Bowers out there. They hand it off to the tight end, and the defense is all over it.
Important second down play coming up. Keeps it on the draw. Nowhere to run on that play. They've got him in the backfield. That's a loss of a yard.
I love the idea to mix it up from time to time because, let's face it, you can't be predictable. But the execution was a little bit lacking on that one, right? They might want to go back to the drawing board on that call.
Ninth play of the drive coming up. This is a tough third and long. To throw, it's Aguilar. Caught in the flat by the running back. Breaks into the clear. They get him on the ground finally, but it'll be first down from the 14.
You know, on third down, the key to me is the offensive line, the pass protection, because you know that you're going to throw and the defense knows that you're going to throw. It's a matter of, can you protect your quarterback and give him the time, and then can the receivers win on the outside? They're able to do that, move those sticks. It's a first down.
Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave them a chance at a really nice gain.
So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Takes the ball and heads to the left side. And he will be stuffed for no gain. Here we go, third down, close to the goal line. They can still get a first down without scoring. They're going to throw for it on third and short. The pass rush closing in. Looking to the end zone. Touchdown, Vols. He had all day back there before throwing the strike. So the call on the defense declined, of course, and the touchdown will stand. They're set now to try the PAT. PAT puts them in front by 7. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And it's fielded. Returner trying to create good field position here. And the returner brought down by that coverage team. Here's the first play of the drive. They'll set up from the 13. From the shotgun now. Here's a handoff inside. And he's swallowed up at the line. Could not get past that big defensive tackle. Well, the play is just blown up by the big fella in the middle, Kirk, showing some quickness for his size.
Yeah, we know about his power, but how about his ability to penetrate there? And that's the quickest way to blow up a run game, is that interior penetration. If you're able to break through the middle of that offensive line, then you can create a lot of havoc in the middle.
And he drops it. Can you believe it?
Oh, man. You have a good play dialed up and a great chance at yards, and it goes right through his hands. That'll drive the offensive coordinator in the booth absolutely crazy.
Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in third and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? Caught over the middle. It's Anderson. The defense will wrap him up after a 7-yard gain. It'll bring up fourth down.
Well, you could tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that in route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
They bring the punter onto the field now. The returner is brought down. Gets it started on the next drive. And the first play of the drive now set up at the 27. Dropping back. It's Aguilar. It's a quick grab.
Nicely run slant here by the wide receiver. The footwork created just enough separation for the catch.
second down after that completion. And the quarterback keeps it here. Quarterback gets down to avoid the tackle. Clock running in the final minute here of the third quarter as they come up 1st and 10. And there's the handoff. Going to try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
Well, these are the kind of plays you have to make to be able to win the game in the second half. This back had a great first half and has gotten plenty of touches, so you've got to make sure this half is different than how things have gone so far.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. That's caught. It's Staley. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker. And notice how the balance of this passing game has been on display here. A whole bunch of guys getting involved, catching passes. That's tough to stop. We're set now for the fourth quarter. Who is going to make the crucial plays to take home this W? A big play here after the break. Offense trying to convert here on third down. Quick throw by the quarterback off the RPO. Zero running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
Chris, in my opinion, what we just witnessed is one of the toughest things to do in football as a defender, and that's making an open field tackle. A lot of times, those one-on-one matchups against shifty receivers, the receiver wins. This time, let's tip our cap to that defender. Great play.
And at fourth down, they'll punt it away here. And the punt bounces out of bounds. They'll spot it near the 40. Here's the first play of the drive now. They're set up at their 40. They'll run it here. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play. Second down play coming up. To throw, it's Bailey. With the catch, it's Smothers. They get him down, but not before he reaches the 39. Another chunk play. This offense is really clicking. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Caught in the backfield. It's Smothers. And he's brought down, but there is a penalty marker out there. Let's check out this call. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. It's a quarterback keeper. They bring him down just short of the marker, inches away from a first down.
Well, if you're going to run the read option, you're going to have to keep your eye on that defensive end. If he collapses down inside to the running back, then you pull it and take it yourself as a quarterback to the outside. Now, if he stays outside, you're going to go ahead and leave it in the running back's belly. In this case, he pulled it and got some good yards himself.
Going absolutely nowhere. That'll be a loss on the play. Important third down play coming up. Try and muscle for the first down. Tackle made at the 21. This offense in great scoring position now.
Well, good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the first down.
They continue to march toward a game-tying touchdown. It's 1st and 10. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, that's a great play all around by this defense. Your first-level defenders hold their own at the point of attack, allowing the second- and third-level players to roam free and make the tackle close to the line of scrimmage.
Offense behind the 6 now on 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss. They'll switch it up, looking to throw. Ball is loose. Who can recover? The defense scoops it up. Breaks into the clear right down the middle. End zone ahead. Inside the 20. Touchdown, Volunteers. All the way back for a scoop and score. This place going crazy.
Boy, this linebacker's showing you he's got some serious speed. I mean, he's been pounding people play after play against the run. This time the ball's on the ground. I just thought he might pick it up. He shows us what kind of speed he has. Takes it all the way back for a touchdown.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. Extra point up and good. A 2-touchdown lead here now in the 4th quarter. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He'll return it from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 19. To the air. It's Bailey. Caught quickly. Stopped right there at the line. No gain.
Well, the offense is trying to create some matchups to their advantage. But, man, this defense is so athletic. Nowhere to go here after this catch.
2nd down play coming up for this offense. Quarterback drops back. Makes the grab. It smothers. Tackle made after a solid game. They'll spot the ball at the 31. They beat the blitz there with a pressure-bearing down crew. He just dumped it off to the back.
Yeah, nice job of just keeping his eyes downfield because you're right, that pressure got to him in a hurry. Thankfully, the running back was right in his line of sight. He's able to dump it to him as a safety valve, and he picked up the first.
1st down. Looking to throw the football. Grab down the middle. It's Rodgers. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion. Short completion there. 2nd down coming up. Looking to chuck it again. Looks to the left, and it's complete. Tackle's made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now. This NC State offense is moving quickly down the field. The back in motion now. And looking to throw now on 1st down. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. And it's hauled in way downfield.
Boy, just a great job by this quarterback of being able to put this ball up into the air to give his receiver a chance to time that up perfectly for a huge gain for the offense.
NC State getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Looking to throw. It's Bailey. Nice throw, caught for a completion. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass. That's the fullback making the catch. It was not a big concern for this defense when they built the game plan, but maybe they have to shift the focus.
Yeah, they have to, because this guy's athletic enough to be able to make that catch. This guy pounds those shoulders in to make blocks play after play. I think it's very nice to be able to see him finally show what he can do catching a ball like this.
They bring him down short of the end zone, but this will set up a 1st and goal.
Man, and with that completion right there, this quarterback now has gone over 300 yards in this game. What a day.
The WolfPack line up now, 1st and goal. Little eye candy here from the offense, some pre-snap motion. 1st and goal, they'll try to run it in. They've got him in the backfield, nowhere to run. They'll lose a yard on the play.
Well, this defense is being challenged. They're close to their own goal line, but how about this play? All 11 guys coming together. They stood firm. The result is a short loss for the offense. Nice job.
2nd and goal for the offense. On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. He goes nowhere. 2 straight stops. 3rd down coming up now.
Well, at this stage of the game, this offense is clearly thinking it's 4-down territory. They need points on the board, and they need them in a hurry.
They need a touchdown here. Down big in the 4th quarter. 3rd and goal. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Bringing pressure. It's a sack. They trap him inside the...
Chris, he's getting in there so quickly. You know, you might want to consider a chip block with either the tight end or a running back to slow him down. He's just too talented out there.
A field goal here doesn't help the cause. They're going to go for the touchdown here on 4th down. Looking to pass. It's Bailey. Defense is coming after him. And he's brought down. A sack will end this drive. Huge play here by the defense.
Well, with over 3 minutes to go in this game, Chris, down by a couple scores, you have to go for this. Thought the offense had a great shot. Now they got to rely on their defense to try to get a quick stop or get a turnover and somehow get that football back.
And the Volunteers' high-tempo offense is back out on the field. So the drive will begin backed up at their own 6-yard line. Leaning on the run game here. And you'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Chris, good job here on this stop, but remember the ball is inbounds and the clock keeps moving here late in the game and you're trailing. As a defense, you got to start thinking about utilizing those timeouts. You got all 3 to use, but what point are you going to start putting those into play?
And wow, listen to this crowd noise. This stadium is vibrating. That's why this is such a tough place for visitors to play. He's in the clear. Out of bounds, but not before a huge gain. Offense gets a fresh set of downs.
You know, they've got a lead here late in the game, and the play calling, I think, shows you how much confidence they have in this quarterback. He's had a pretty clean game today, and this decision to still throw the ball with the lead shows you that they believe he's going to make the right decisions and make accurate throws.
All it took was one explosive play to move the ball across midfield. 1st down to the 48. Handoff here from the shotgun. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
What a shock, right? I mean, this guy once again gets his hands on the football, and great things seems to happen. He's over 120 yards on the day, and it's really been a combination of his vision and speed along with really dominant offensive line play.
The offense will set up on 1st and 10. Back to pass. It's Aguilar. Caught over the middle. It's Thomas. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Getting set. Here's 2nd down. Quarterback pulls the ball. It's a keeper. They recover their own fumble, but it is a big loss. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. To keeper. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Man, I've gotten so conditioned here now that we're in the fourth quarter to see this guy get the football and just get more positive yards. Finally this afternoon, the defense steps up, says enough is enough, and they come up with a nice tackle.
It's the 2-minute timeout as the offense tries to put the finishing touches here on a lopsided victory. The Vols will have to punt this one away. On to kick now for the 5th time today. This will bounce and head out of bounds inside the 10. That's a great punt. The offense will be pinned back. So the drive begins here, backed up at their own 9. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Finds his man. It's Rodgers. They stop the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play.
You know, it's a nice completion, but it's kind of another short game. Defense is keeping everything in front. I think the offensive coordinator's got to find a way to take some vertical shots to get some chunk plays.
Second down after that previous play. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up third down.
I really feel that this quarterback is rattled. At this point, he's already been sacked a number of times. I think it's affecting his timing with his receivers.
So let's see what they like here on 3rd and short from inside their own 20. Important to pick up this first down. Lets it go quickly, but they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up 4th down.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here. 3rd and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes is just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this 4th and short.
QB decides to keep it here. He'll avoid the big hit with the slide. The decision to go for it doesn't work out this time. And the offense will just take a knee.